What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here, up $2,655 in the first hour of trading and finished the day up $6,541. It was a good day. It was a tough day. If you had a hard time trading today, you're not alone. I would say the majority of my trades were failed trades. I was just able to cut my losses early, keep my losses minimal, and took advantage of the opportunities when they arose, the ones that actually worked out. It was tough, not gonna lie. I ended up slowing down trading later on. There wasn't a lot of setups. It was just a rough day. That being said, before I get into the trades, I just want to invite you all to the free live stream that I run from 9:30 in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I live stream all my trades. I'm there to answer questions. I'm there to help out new traders. And we're just creating a really good community of traders that all we're interested in is making money and helping people make money. So if you're interested in that, the link for that Twitch channel is down below. Other than that, like, subscribe to this channel. It helps the video, it helps the channel out, helps reach more people. And without further ado, let's get into the trades. All right, so the first trade I'm gonna go over is this Tesla trade. I did have two trades before this and they were both losers. I just didn't have the video of it. I forgot to hit record. The first one was on Mara. This one was about a 13-cent loser on 2,000 shares. And then the one after that is WKEY. This one was about like a 30-cent loser. So, great start to the day. Follow that up with Tesla here, and this would be the fourth loser. So Tesla, out of the gates here, selling off pretty good, bounced up, selling off really hard, and it was setting up this perfect drop, bounce, candle under candle play, right? So you had this nasty drop. The whole market at this point kind of pooped. Bounced up to the 9 EMA, rejected that. Nice, just nasty red candle that this thing just looked like it was going to push further down. I enter in for the candle under candle right here. Boom. It comes down. I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. We're going to break low a day and it's going to push down. And I'm going to take my profit down here. Nope, doesn't happen. It doesn't break that low. In fact, it bounces off of it and starts to move the opposite direction. And it stops me out for a nice loss. I took 40 contracts, I believe, on this. Yeah, 40 contracts. Got in at 23 and 23.19. Sold the first loss at 23.53, so about $1,000 loss there. And then the second one, oh my gosh. That one was like a $2,500 loser by itself there. So almost a 4K loser on this guy. I was really feeling good about it. This is a perfect short setup. Just didn't go. The market bounced for a moment there. And really, I guess Tesla never really revisited that area. So it was right for me to stop out. I stuck to my rules. But man, that's 4 losers back to back to back, and that one was a big one. So starting off the day real red. $597.55. Who's buying here? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Really? Are you freaking kidding me? You're gonna dump bottom there? You freaking kidding me? So this next trade was right in this area here on KOSS. KOSS is a sympathy play to GME, and they've been tied at the hip ever since GME went nutty. KOSS went nutty as well from like $2 to $125. GME, you know that story. They've just been tied at the hip. And at this point in time, today anyway, GME had a nice little pop. You can kind of see that here. Selling off out of the gates down to about 173, reverses and makes this kind of nice big move here. And it was during this move here, I'm like, well, shoot, this thing's kind of breaking out a little bit. Nice little pop, basically almost from peak to, or from trough to peak, you know, almost a $9 move there. So I'm thinking, okay, surely, goes my phone. Surely KOSS, oops. Surely KOSS, and then this is the time frame we're working on here, can make some sort of move. So I go long 6,000 shares, 2487, 2490, 2490, and KOSS just does absolutely nothing. Goes up a little, that's about it. No kind of real move. Breaks a horizontal, nothing happens. It just does not go. And then we start getting the candle under candle right here. This is where I stop out right there. Gotta stick to my rules, which was the right decision because it absolutely turned into dumpster fire after that. But again, this is the fourth loser in a row. So exited at 2450, 2431, and 2440. So that was a 6,000 share loser. Just a heads up, this trade is rather long, so feel free to skip ahead. And this was, I say long, but it's about 2 minutes. I'll take KOSS with GME kind of making a $9 move there. See if they go together or not. Couldn't break 25. KOSS has a daily candle over candle. I didn't even see that. Huh. Kensington Gray joins IZEA Talent Partner Program. All right, 0 for 4 today. So this is the first winner here. This trade, this was a news plays, and that was the theme today. News plays were just plays that you can knock out of the park over and over again, and normal setups just would not work. Whatever. So the news here was Seeking Alpha article came out that ZKIN is creating the Robinhood of crypto. Whatever. This is a stock that's been in headlines recently. People like to play it every time they get some sort of news. It's been making big moves as of late. So when I heard ZKIN, immediately flipped over to it. Again, when I run the clip, you can't hear the news, but just know that's what the news was, and that's why I started buying shares hand over fist. Bought 8,000 shares total, 1018, 1006, 1022, 1014, all set in this candle here. Basically getting fills down in this area. Gets this monster pop up, didn't expect that much. But as it was popping up, I start selling before the halt. I sold at 1086, 1094, 1098, and 1103. And I'm just hitting market orders as it's moving up. And I thought I was going to be profitable on the day at this point, but I must have been pretty red because even after this massive win, I was still down over $1,000. ZKIN, Seeking Alpha, saying they're building the Robin Hood of crypto. Jeez. Alright, well, I think that just made my day green. I'm still red? No way. That monster winner and I'm still red. Jeez. Alright, so this next play on Tesla, there's a few things that I kind of liked about it. First, there was consolidation going on here. Failed breakdown, multiple failed breakdowns. And at this point in time of the day, the market started bouncing as well. So Tesla showed that it wasn't really willing to go down here. And I was like, okay, well, maybe if it's not going to go down, if it starts breaking some of these horizontals that it's created here in this consolidation area, it's going to reverse and get a decent pop. So I went long. Break of this horizontal, looking for this first horizontal, break of the diagonal, looking for the first horizontal, then the second horizontal, and third and fourth, whatever. And I thought it would go a lot quicker, especially with the market bouncing at this time of day. Specifically the SPY. I went long 22.55, 20 contracts. My second lot was kind of terrible. 23.14. So I had a kind of a high average on that one. Not a huge fan. So when I got that first break here, I sold half at 23 so basically 45-cent win, 20 contracts, $900. And then the last lot, since I had a higher cost basis, I had to wait for it to get a little higher to make money on that lot. Luckily, it worked out. I was kind of getting a little nervous because it was just turned into a bit of a grinder through this level rather than kind of a break of these horizontals and get a decent pop, like straight up to the VWAP. Just didn't do that. Again, weird day today. So luckily, it did grind up here enough for me to be able to exit at 23.80 from 23.14. So like 66 cents on 20 contracts. I see that. I sold 10 there. Then I sold 10 at 23.50. All right. So I finished up on this candlestick here. So again, I broke all these levels that I thought were going to lead to breakouts. It didn't break out. I closed the position for profit, thinking I'm lucky because it didn't do what I thought it would do, which would be a bigger, faster move, or it turned into a grinder. I was ready to stop out on the first candle under candle. Luckily, I never had to get to that point. That's why I let it run a little bit. So kind of a boring trade, but it worked out. Boom. 1.5. How did I sell okay. My second lot was way high. $604.50 would be awesome. Market's pushing lower though. Holy cow, that rejection. WKUI getting interesting again. yuck on this Tesla here. Come on, babe. There you go. Get on it. Get on it. HGEN. Big move. Yeah. All out. There we go. So this next play, another nice winner. Guess what? Another news play. And again, just kind of the theme today. The news plays were working real nicely, and like the technical play was kind of iffy. So whatever. I mean, that's just the market we're in today, I guess. Hopefully that changes tomorrow. But anyway, the news came out talking about their year-over-year earnings, talking about a contract as well, blah, blah, blah. IZEA is one of these stocks that's been in the headlines a lot recently. It loves to move on any kind of news, and it always tends to give it all back. As you can kind of see here, huge pop, and it gave it all back. So you got to take your money off the table on it. So I just started hitting the buy button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So I bought 12,000 shares here. When I heard that it was IZEA and it was positive news, got in at 404, 405, 403, 404, 405, 406. So 405 average, we'll call it, right? 12,000 shares, gets the move up. I start selling in a couple blocks of 4,000, sell 415, 414. Nice win. And so I have 4,000 shares left. I would play around with it a little bit, get a little candle over candle here and exit the rest. 2,000 shares at 433 and 2,000 shares at 431 for a very nice win. IZEA 100% year-over-year growth is the press release. Military, second one, second contract. Taking some off the table. I had a lot of shares. Let it ride a little bit. See where this goes. This is back-to-back good news on IZEA today. I swear they're trying to be like. Do you guys remember Vuzix before Vuzix took off? Right, like this period of Vuzix, like every day it was like a headline, right? Then all of a sudden it just went to straight up $30. It feels like that's what IZEA is doing. I mean, every other day is a headline on this thing. Everybody's kind of getting almost annoyed with them, right? With the headlines, so to speak. You know, they're like, oh, here we go, another headline. And are we going to wake up and this thing's at $10? Is that how it's going to work? I don't know. I thought IZEA was like social media. What in the world do they have a military contract? They mean, unless they mean a military branch is advertising on their platform. Maybe that's what that is. That would make more sense. And they just use the headline military contract. Here's your 1 minute play right there. Can it go over 27? Come on, break it. Let's go. Okay, broke it. She real. I want to see it get right back. Okay. Okay. I'll take it off the table. Okay. You real. You real. All right. So this is the last trade here. This one is, I was looking for basically the 5-minute candle over candle here. So the pop, the pullback, and then the 5-minute candle over candle, which happened at 432. So go ahead and mark that because that's important. All right. That level up there is 432. So before that, and this is kind of where we're hanging out for a while, it put in a horizontal there as well as right there. And price started creeping up into this area, and I'm like, okay, well, if we break this horizontal, maybe we break this horizontal. If we do that, maybe we slingshot up to that 5-minute candle over candle of what I'm really looking for. So that's what I do. I go long, let's see, at 1028. So is this, yeah, this is the 1028 candle. We break this level right there. So I go long thinking, okay, this is the first domino to fall. And it's kind of choppy. It really doesn't do much, just kind of bounces around here. Doesn't do what I thought it would do. Ends up breaking that level too, which is what I wanted. This, I got both those dominoes bang bang. Doesn't rip though. Real choppy. Then I get that 5-minute candle over candle right here. And I'm like, okay, I got everything I wanted. I didn't get a move that I wanted. I got to take my profit. I'm going to take it off the table. If it goes, it goes. And I'll just wait for woman to play and play pop, pull back, candle over candle. The other scenario that I was putting in my head is maybe it's just not going to go and it's going to reverse here. I got the 5-minute candle over candle, right? Looked like this at the time. Let's let it pull back happen, see if this thing's for real or not. So I exit, let's see, I entered in at 428, 429, 4,000 shares, and I exit at 432, 432. And I was kind of right because as soon as I exited, it just gave it all up. It was a failed 5-minute candle over candle. And the rest is history. Just completely dumpster fire the rest of the day. So, small win, but profitable nonetheless. Again, if you enjoy my content, if you don't mind, I would love a thumbs up from you. A comment down below. Anything, it just helps the channel, helps the algorithms, all that blah, blah, blah stuff. Other than that, I would love to have you over in the Twitch chat and on the Twitch channel, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 4 o'clock Eastern. I am so tired right now. It's 11:15 at night, but I'm doing it for you all. I really want people to succeed in this. I want to be in your corner. I want to help you out. I want to help people make life-changing money if possible. So that's what we're here for. Come join our community, and I will see you in the next video. Important to note, though, we are still in pullback mode here. If you did break this and it was a W, then maybe it breaks 429. And then you might go candle over candle in the 5-minute right away. So what is this, 428? Let's keep a watch on it. All right, there it is. Does it go? 429 went. Does it go to 432? Kind of just ran out of gas or something. Go to second. Oh, I don't know how it jumped 429 and hit 430. When the Stokes is trying to curl out. So you can kind of see it didn't really do anything, and it's trying. If it gets over 430 and breaks 432, it can make a move, but it's kind of no gas there. Set up a nice 5-minute though. That's the bigger picture. Oh, is it gonna go? Oh, okay, I already did. There's the 432. What happens? Ugh. Tough one. All right, I'm exiting. Got the 5-minute candle over candle a little earlier than I would have liked. And now that I'm out, you know, it'll probably rip. So you're welcome if you're still in it. All right, first hour in the bag, $2,655.